Hi guys! So I have garnered from many of you that one of the types of videos you really enjoy on my channel is study related videos, whether those be my personal experiences during any of my degrees or my own research, or just more general study tips for writing essays and dealing with stress that can be applied to school students, college, university students, undergrad, postgrad, whatever that may be. And since you all seem to love those videos on my channel so much, I wanted to share with you some of my favourite YouTube channels that deal with studying academia or university in some way. I have people on this list doing undergrads, doing postgrads that have already finished up their degrees and are perhaps now working in academia. I have people working in the humanities, others in the sciences, a vast array of different people that you might find interesting or helpful in your educational journey. So without further ado, let's get into the channels. So first up is Jules Enda. She is a later stage PhD student coming to the end, I believe. She's been writing her thesis up over the past year or so, and she actually does a fantastic series called Thesis Pending, where she kind of vlogs a week or so in the life of her writing her thesis and updates you on her progress and what's been going on with the writing process that week. And she is working in some sort of science-based subject. Let's be honest, I'm a humanities student. I know nothing about science except for some basic understanding of like archaeological dating techniques, and don't expect me to comment any further on anybody who's doing a science related subject's actual work in this video. But her progress updates and her videos are super interesting. She's also done videos on her general experience of academia and how she's got to where she is. She's also done some videos on the other side of university, like mental health, and there was a video she did, I remember, on being teetotal at university. So if you find that's something that you think about, the fact that you're not drinking when a lot of your peers are, then she's got a video on that, which is also something that I can't really do a video on. So she's got a really wide array of content related to university. She also does videos on gaming and art, so if you're interested in any of those subjects, I'd highly recommend checking out her channel. But my next person actually is working in a subject area that is my subject area, so I feel like I have a slightly better understanding of her work necessarily, and she also does amazing videos, and that is Ellie Mackin. She's actually post PhD. She is in the early years of her academic career, having already attained her doctorate, and she's working in classics, like I mentioned, my area, and she does a variety of fascinating videos on topics like PhDs, but also getting published in the world of academia, what it's like working in academia now that she has her doctorate and her experience prior to that, writing, her personal journey in education and research. She specialises in ancient religion and gods, and she's also part of the Women in Classics organisation, so somebody I would definitely recommend you follow if you're at all interested in an academic career. Next up we have Atusa, who is working in biomedical sciences and again does a variety of content related to studies and also actually art videos on top of that. Maybe there's overlap here in people that enjoy doing art and education. She talks about working and researching in the biomedical sciences. She talks about being a student in London and organisation, and also has a few videos on applications and the different stages in applying for degrees, from going from secondary school and doing her GCSEs and A-levels to applying to undergrads and masters and so on and so forth. So again, really great content. I think something that I hope comes through in all these recommendations, and the fact that I enjoy them, is that you certainly don't need to be doing the same subject as somebody to get something from their videos on studying university or academia, and I hope you'll check out all of their channels. But next up I have Simon Clark, who I think if you already are in any way interested in channels dealing with studying topics, you're possibly already following Simon. I think there's a good chance, but for the few of you that might not have seen his videos already, he is well worth checking out. He again works in a science related subject and is just coming to the end of his PhD. He has been making videos since he started his undergraduate degree at Oxford University, so he has a massive back catalogue of videos taking you throughout his academic career from first year of undergraduate all the way to the end of that PhD process, so it's an amazing journey and fascinating journey to follow. He also does educational videos on science, so if you're just interested in learning a little bit more, that's also something fun you can watch on his channel. His videos are just incredibly high quality and fascinating, so if you haven't already, well worth checking out. Another bigger channel that I really enjoy watching is Mariana's Study Corner. She is a law student and she does really aesthetically pleasing videos where her face is off camera and she takes you through what she's doing, studying, organisation, straight camera to paper. She'll do stationery hauls this way, she'll, again, like I said, do organisational videos. If you are a bullet journaler, she does bullet journaling videos. And for anyone who's just particularly into stationery and organisation, her channel is a delight. And lastly, a channel that might be of specific interest to some of you, and that is the Unorthodox Medic. As is pretty obvious from the title of her channel, she is a medical student and she is studying at Cambridge. So obviously, as we've already discussed, I am certainly not a medical student, so some of her more specific videos aren't necessarily that helpful for me, but in general, her channel is amazing, and if you have any interest in doing anything related to medicine, again, I think she's well worth checking out. I think she's got what seem to be really helpful videos on that topic about applying, choosing your medical school, and just generally being at medical school. And she also talks more generally about studying at Cambridge. Those are all the channels that come to mind when I think of studying, university and academia on YouTube, and I recognise that it is not a large number, so I would absolutely adore any recommendations from any of you of channels that you think I should check out that are in some way related to education, studying, university, college, organisation or academia, people at any stage in their career in any subject field. I'd love to hear about. Before you go though, don't forget to check out my study and university playlist, which I will have linked down below. I have a wide selection of videos in that playlist, all related to either academia, studying or university that you might find useful. And if you'd like to request any future videos related to these topics, then please leave them in this video. It's the perfect opportunity. But until next time guys, happy studying, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!